Austin, come here. Stand right here. Remember when you first sold me on this?
Yeah? Listen, they love the first video where you talked about Cognivide. They just feel like the product needs to be a little more prominent.
Prominent? Austin, how much more prominent can this get? My sneakers can't fit in there.
Dude, you could buy a...
All right, MP, you're always locked in, but seeing a little something extra tonight? What's going on?
Well, when you're trying to prove that you're the top bucket getter in the NBA, it's not just about winning shootouts. You have to get it done versus the toughest defenders.
Is that who you're facing tonight?
Oh, for sure. This dude is no joke. And
For that sort of mental and physical challenge.
well, the physical part, that's all work in the gym. Mentally, it's about staying focused, and one thing that helps me with my concentration is Cognivide. When I need a great night's sleep for mental clarity, and that's exactly what Cognivide delivers, I depend on this product. Can't go wrong with it. Get a Cognivide.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, and the home of the brave.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter. It's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Kings. Not really any threat right now, as their record showing a lot more losses.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Now Sacramento starting five. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. Then it's MP. And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain. But if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks. And here's DeRozan. Following the three-pointer by MP. Ellis, the pass to Westbrook. It's sent back by Eating. Fades back. Just 5 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
MP inside. Ellis on him. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Morant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you look at the points that...
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
Now here's Levine. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And that one's good. MP's got 15.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Achua. Monk, no one around him. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. And that one's good by Clark.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Levine. There's a screen by Achua. And Zach LaVine hits from deep.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
MP has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter. For Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Keegan Murray comes in for Monk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Jaren Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's MP. Then it's Morant. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Westbrook with a screen for DeRozan. No good from outside. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
To the Levine deciding where to go with it, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 10. Levine finds Ellis. Now Westbrook. Ellis outside. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Levine kicks to Murray. Shoots over Aldama, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Saw the crash of glass. That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class.
Me either.
And right now, let's see. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court right now for the Kings. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Keon Ellis. And it's Sabonis in a tip. Traps in the tray.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kings moving the ball around. Ellis kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 11 on the basket from Ellis.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Westbrook finds DeRozan.
They can't handle it.
It's wide right.
Shut him down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. We don't see that from him very often.
And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines and significant
Oh, wow.
change to this roster. It'll all be judged
wide
on
open.
the floor as usual.
That's some
This
bull.
is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates, making the right play.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was in
All day.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Hey, thank you guys for joining.
And Defensive Player of the Year. Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Kings making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
They don't know what to do.
The Kings trail by 16. Outside DeRozan. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Jackson. Levine kicks to Westbrook. Sinks the three-pointer.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And then Levine.
Woo!
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense
Get murdered down there.
how to stop it.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And that one's good. MP.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself.
Woo!
That was a great finisher, not dump that ball. I still can't figure that one out. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that.
They got to work on my defense.
Their offense as well.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful,
This quarter, keep feeding the beast.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and that one, good.
and so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Morant dishes to MP.
Work on Morant.
Morant finds MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
On its way from DeRozan for two. MP has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies.